So let's load this up here. So this is again, this here would be a senior level math problem here now. This will be question 1. We'll finish off this video with these 2 problems here. So it says number 1 here says that, I guess this solution is definitely incomplete here because there's no, actually maybe I'll click this image to see if I can kind of open the image to see if this, to clarify things up here. So let me see if this works. There we go. Okay. So I want to find the value of the sum of arctan half plus arctan 1 over 3. It says you can use the trigonometric identity here. So this here's number 1. So I want to find the value of arctan half plus arctan 1 over 3. And then it says there's a hint here. It says here tan of x plus y equals tan x plus tan y over 1 minus tan x times tangent of y. So this is my hint here. And it says here it's A, B, C, or D, and none of the above. And this guy wrote C here, but did not provide an analysis here. So let's solve for this problem here. So I have arctan of half here. So what is arctangent of half here? And remember, arctan is simply just the inverse of our, it's the inverse of our primary trig ratios, right? So what we can do is we can simply say this is equal to tangent of -1, or the inverse tangent of 0.5. And then what we have here is, and this guy would be the tangent, or the inverse tangent of 1 over 3, right? So we can do that as well. So we could choose to do that. But then we're gonna have this. It says here the hint is we have to you got to transform this into tangent x plus y here, and it gives us some sort of value here. So in order for us to do that, we're going to assume that this here is going to equal x, and this here will equal y here. And then in that way, what we can do is we can actually solve for something here. So I'm going to say let to x here. So I'm going to say let this guy here is equal to x, and this guy is going to equal to y. So I can, again, I can rewrite this as this is tangent -1 of half plus tangent -1, or the inverse tangent of 1 over 3 here, right? So if given this here, what I can do is I can actually input this into this this trig identity, right? So I can say the tangent, oh, why is this being dumb? Refresh the board here. So I'm going to say tangent I think is it still aligned to? Oh no, I'm good. Okay. So tangent of x plus y, which is simply just this guy here, is going to equal this guy here, right? So it equals this identity here. So I can say if this here is my x and this here is my y, the tangent of x plus y is going to give me this, right? So I can say that it's going to give me the tangent of this here is, so it's a tangent, it's tan -1 here of half plus tangent, and the inverse tangent -1 of 1 over 3 over 1 minus the product of these two guys, right? So tangent -1 half multiplied by the tangent -1 of 1 over 3 here. So this here will give us our solution here. And why do we care about this? Well, we care about this because tangent of the inverse of tan -1 of half plus tangent of -1 of 1 over 3. Well, this is simply just, I can cancel out these tangents here. These tangents here simply cancel out, right? So they're if I take the inverse of something and I take it, if I take the tangent of something and if I take the inverse tangent of something, it's going to revert, right? So this is why I care about this kind of formula here. So I would get the tangent of this, it will equal basically the sum of these two guys here. So what I have here would be would be this, right? I have this would equal, again, tangent and tangent here, they're going to cancel out. These tangents are going to cancel out as well. And then I have 1 minus times the tangent here. Tangent, this here is going to cancel out, and this guy also cancels out as well. So I would get a value of, let me just see here. Let's see. If I assume these are x and y's, I can plug it into this equation here, this identity, and then let's see here. I want to find the value of the sum of these two numbers here. So let's see. This is going to equal, again, I don't know how I can get this pi here, pi over 2 here. So I might have, because this, again, these two guys cancel out, these two guys cancel out, these cancel out. So I have half times 1 over 3 over 1 minus half times 1 over 3, which does not give me some sort of pi here. So this would be, again, 1 over 6 divided by 1 minus 1 over 6 here, which is simply just 1 over 6 divided by 5 over 6, which is 1 over 6 times 6 over 5. These two cancel out, which is equal to 1 over 5 here. So it means that the tangent of all of these guys here is going to equal 1/5 of 1 over 5. And that's going to be expressed in this kind of fashion here. 1/5 is going to equal the tangent of x plus y. So I can say that the tangent of x plus y equals 1 over 5. And let's see. And I know that x here is again tan minus 1 of half plus tan negative 1 of 1/3 here. But this doesn't really make sense here because the tangent here, it's not kind of like distributive property where I can kind of do that, and to put tan and tan is going to be distributed between both ways here. So that's not correct here. So I might actually have to redo my problem because I don't think I did this problem correctly here. I don't think this is a good assumption to put this here as x and this here as y here. But let's see what I can do here. So let's see, because I am given this identity here as well, right? So let's see. Maybe I'll erase this first, and maybe I'm gonna set x here as to the half and not to arctan, because that might have thrown me off here. So give me a second. I'm not sure if I can complete two things now. I think I jumped the gun here by accident. Let me erase these guys here. So what if I did, so instead of doing this guy here, what if I did the half here was the x. The half here is the x here. And this here is the y. So again, I'm going to plug this into my my tangent, or what I can do here is I can have tangent of some theta here, right? So again, I can have this here would be so let's see. So if this here is x and this here is y, then I can say the tangent of x plus y is going to equal the tangent of half plus the, or plus the tangent of 1 over 3 here, divided by 1 minus the tangent of half times the tangent of 1 over 3 here. And this here is equal to, let's see, this here is equal to 1. Because, again, tangent of, so this entire thing is equal to, actually, hold up. I think I was on the right track before in saying that these guys are equal to half. So again, I have half here plus 1/3 divided by 1 minus half times 1 over 3. And I believe this here, it gives me 1 here. So let me see, half plus 1 over 3 divided by 1 minus half, whoops, sorry, 1 minus half, half times 3 here. Half times 1 over 3 here. Yes, this will give me 1. So this here gives me 1. And what I can do now is I can do, so this here is between, so you can say that since each individual term theta 1 or x here, x and y here is between 0 and pi over 4, then the sum must be between 0 and pi over 2, right? So you can say that here, which means that this here is x plus y. Oh my gosh. Refresh the page again. This is x. Let me draw. I cannot draw right now. Okay. So I can say that x plus y really. Sorry, board's bugging out, sorry. I can say that x plus there we go. X plus y is going to equal the arctan of 1, right? Because that's what we solve for. This is arctan of 1. So this is going to equal whatever tangent minus 1 here. So I can say this is simply the inverse tan of 1, which will give us pi over 4. So this solution here is our answer here. So this here is pi over 4, so the solution here is C. So the solution here is correct, but they didn't give us an analysis here as well. So let me just, I don't know if I can plug this into it. So I can say tan x plus y here is going to equal, I can put half plus 1 over 3 here. Put that in brackets, divided by, again, I have 1 minus, I have half times 1 over 3. So this here is going to equal 1. So therefore, see, x plus y will equal, so basically I can say that, I think I skipped a step here actually. Let me rephrase this. So because, I'm going to do this in blue here. So because tangent of x plus y here equals 1, then I can say the inverse would be tangent of -1, or I can say arctan of 1, right? Arctan of 1 here, which is tangent of -1. So x plus y equals this, and which would equal pi over 4 here. So this solution here is correct. I think I missed this step in terms of algebraically manipulating it. So that's my fault here. So therefore, tangent x plus y equals 1. So therefore I can say x plus y here equals arctan of 1. And then finally, x plus y would equal pi over 4. Therefore, the answer is C. So I'm going to say solution is correct. but there's no analysis that was given as well. Solution is correct. I don't know if I can get to the last